back to the Drinking Show with the Radio Problem. This is the Social Revolution right here on Metal Nation Radio, where United We Rock. We are joined right now down here in Louder Than Life with one and only Chris Volz from Flaw right here. Welcome home, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's good to be back.
I'm sure it is, and it's great to have you here in Louisville. We're actually based out of Ashland, Ohio. You will be hanging out in our neighbors October 23rd, so we're excited to catch you here. We're going to be heading down there at Dillinger's and Bucyrus coming up here in a couple days. So how's the tour been going so far?
It's been great. Everything's been running real smooth. The fans have been coming out in full force. We're really happy to be back and, still doing this after 16 years. It's been a long time.
It's quite an accomplishment. Now, as far as, I know this is a special place for you guys being home. What's it like to be back at Louder Than Life this year, rocking out?
It's great. I mean, it's an honor for us. We played last year, which was the first year, and we had a great time then. This is an amazing festival, as are the other festivals, like this, like Rock on the Range and Welcome to Rockville. And we just love anywhere where there's a bunch of, rock bands that get together and, everybody's having fun. There's great food out there. The fact that we're based out of here and that we got signed out of Louisville, is just even better for us because, we get to share the stage, this time with Leonard Skinner, which is crazy. I mean, that was one of the things on my bucket list I never thought I'd be able to cross off, but I get to cross that off. So
just getting to perform with Skinner. All right, Jesse?
You mentioned that you drove like over 1,100 miles. Where did you come from?
We were in Portland, Maine on Friday night. So we had to play the show, load the gear up, and drive straight through all the way here.
Did you drink a lot of coffee?
A lot of Nas, a lot of Red Bull. But I'm supposed to say a lot of Monster, too, because they're sponsoring this event.
Lots of Monster here at Monsters Festival today. All right, well, you guys get asked a lot of questions. We're trying to keep this a little bit light. You got a lot of interviews today. Actually, you guys are getting ready to perform here in just a little under an hour, so we're not going to keep your time too long here. We wanted to ask you some fun questions. We are the Drinking Show with the Radio Problem. Yeah, exactly. Saturday nights on Metal Nation Radio. We do have some gourmet man food if you'd like to sample, but I was going to say a little bit beforehand on there. So we're going to ask you some of the fun questions we got here. Let's see. We got, what's the best thing about being a rock star? And I know that one gets asked quite a bit, but I mean, there's got to be, what's it to you? What's it mean to Chris Volz, the best thing about doing what you do?
Honestly, for me, it's being able to actually make a living at something that I love so much doing. I've been studying music since I was about 6. I started taking voice lessons at 6. Took everything, from drum lessons to guitar lessons. For me, being out and actually connecting with the general public, having people come up to me at shows and maybe, telling me how, my lyrics, may have influenced their life or they may, have related to certain things that have happened to them. It's all a personal experience. It's like therapy for me. So to be able to do this for a living is just, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Now, you guys have a huge online following, especially on Face Group. I'm in one of those groups as well, and it's just great to see the love and support you guys get. I mean, there's fans out there, and then it's almost not to just because there's Flaw fans, and they are die hard. What does that mean to you guys to see that kind of respect and appreciation out there? And some of the younger fans were even just in here earlier. I'm not sure if that was looked like somebody you guys knew, but there was a young girl in here dying to meet you guys, and it's just great when you can see generations. There's no boundaries on your music as far as an age level. What does that mean for you guys?
It's the ultimate compliment, really. If you can affect somebody's life in a positive way, and it's also something you love to do, you really can't get any better than that. I feel like music is the common denominator that people feel separated. They can still agree on music. Even people that hate each other still have the same favorite songs. You know what I mean? So if you can get all that stuff out of the way, I think music is a tool that needs to be used more often.
In the middle of an argument, the same song comes on, everybody loves, everybody stops to rock. Hold on, we'll get back to the brawl here in a second. Exactly. All right, let's see here. What's better for you right now, pot or booze in this day and age?
Are you asking a medical question?
Let's start with medical, and then we'll go recreational to personal.
Okay, medically, alcohol is much worse for you than weed. That's scientifically proven. Most of the psych meds out there are worse for you than weed. So I would have to say that weed wins that one.
Okay, and personally on that, I mean, you guys are out there having some fun. Is there anything you guys like to enjoy out on the road? I'm not asking for like what's your crazy stories or whatnot, but how do you guys cut loose? How do you relax in such a, like you said, you've been traveling all the time. How do you relax out on the road?
I take Metamucil and I eat a lot of yogurt.
Nice. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. A lot of beef jerky because it's low in fat and it's high in protein, and you really never have time to eat when you're on tour. No comment on the alcohol. And on the weed, I just think it needs to be legalized.
For many, many, many reasons all around, medical, recreational, just keep people out of trouble for the most part.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, if you look at Denver, their revenue went up by like 30 billion or something.
They're giving money back to the people. They have so much tax money coming in. So how can you not see that and be like, that's a great thing?
Right, and then you can, school teachers can get paid what they're supposed to get paid, and the streets can get fixed.
And we're keeping people out of jail for long-ass times. They have no need to be in there for that. All right, we're going to get one more question from Jesse here.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on stage?
Most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me on stage. I would have to say would be there was a show, I'm not going to say which show, but I had a lot of things going on in my head, and I got tripped up on my own lyrics. And I ended up pulling it off, but I said the wrong thing, but nobody caught it. But that's embarrassing for me because, I don't like doing that.
The master of your craft. All right, we're going to end this on a more fun, real last one. Who's the smelliest guy on the bus when you guys are out and about? And somebody's getting called out, hopefully.
Without question, it's our guitar player, Jay Daunt.
And why is that?
Because his hygiene habits are horrendous. He leaves his dirty clothes lying everywhere. He ashes on the floor. There's a trash can 2 feet away from him. He still throws his wrappers on the ground. He's just a slob.
You guys really are family then if he's able to stick around after all of that.
Well, I mean, I love him like a brother, but he's a slob.
All right, we're going to wrap things up right here. Want to thank Chris Volz from Flaw. He's going to be performing over at the Jaeger stage here in just a little bit, 2:20 out here at Louder Than Life in Louisville, Kentucky. Thank you so much for stopping by and making some time, Chris.
Thank you very much.